Hello and welcome to The Blobber Checks Out, Albert Wilde. Quantum PI. You're going to work. How do I change that to being captured, please? Please? This. That? Yes. Karabananopoulos. That's one hell of a last name. Albert Wilde, Daisy Butts, Derek Showman, Peter Crisp, Timothy Monroe, Anya Bashi, and Chu Hua Lee.
Another night in the city. The kind of night where even the dark can't hide the crime. Mind you, that might have something to do with the fact that I've got a cat's eyes. Nothing hides from me. Anyway, like I was saying, this city is up to its eyes in filth. It's dirtier than a dog's asshole after he hasn't licked it clean in a week. And that's why this city needs me. Name's Albert Wilde. I'm a private eye. I'm the cat you come to when you need justice in this town. I'm always on the prowl, for the truth, for criminal scum, for a nice bowl full of milk when I get the chance. It takes a cat to balance on the thin line of the law, and I'm the best at it. I'll leave no stone unturned, no question unasked, no butt unsniffed in my hunt for justice. Unfortunately, the thing they don't tell you about being a private eye is it doesn't exactly do a great job paying the bills. Especially when you piss off most of your clients. Point being, my wallet was emptier than my head after 5 bottles of whiskey. I needed to make a quick buck. Luckily, I knew just the guy to turn to for an easy payout.
WSAD and Mousy Mousy. And oh look, it indicates points of interest. Jimmy. Newspaper. Market. How do we talk to you again? You hold space. Jimmy, how's it shaking? Looking good enough to eat. Not cool, Al, not cool. I thought it was funny. You and every other cat in the city.
Been coming to Jimmy's newsstand for years. Not for news, but for other I don't think he likes me much. He must be intimidated by my brilliant intelligence. Either that, or the fact that I'm a cat and he's a bird. It's hard to tell with these things.
Anyway, you ain't got time to chat. Boss has been asking for you regularly. He has? He's missed me. Isn't that nice of him? Look, Kit, I ain't getting involved. Just saying, Rudy wants to see you pronto. Suits me, I need to see him. Is he in the back? Where else would he be? Head in, I'm washing my claws of this.
There he is, Rudy. No matter what happens, he's always here, always reliable.
You, where's my money? Rudy, old buddy, old pal, I need your help. Where's my money? Don't worry, I'll get you your money and more to spare. When? Soon. I just need to put another 100 on my lucky horse. Again? Yeah, I got some bills to pay and figured this was a good way to get the money. Oh, you did, huh?
It's a great way to get the money. Low effort and, best of all, absolutely foolproof. Is there a better way to earn some dough than gambling with a sketchy back alley bookie?
Another 100, huh? And how are you gonna pay for that? I figured the same way as normal, with a loan. From you. And the 2,000 you've already borrowed? I was hoping you weren't gonna ask about that. Tell you what I'm gonna do. You're gonna save my bacon? I'm gonna not lend you the 100 to bet on your lucky horse. Aw, he's good for it though. He's a shoo-in to win the next poker tournament. Instead, I'm thinking you can pay me back the money you owe me. How? That's what I want you to tell me. I want an answer before you leave. What? But look at these antlers. Do you really want to argue with me? No. I'll figure something out. How to pay my lucky horse or plead for the money. Lightning Jackson is one of the best poker players there is. My lucky horse never fails. He's lost 198 of the last 200 poker games. Sure, but that just means he's saving up his luck for a big win streak. I can't believe I'm saying this as I'm a bookie, but that isn't how luck works. Come on, he's a shoo-in to win this time. Can't I get one more loan? Me and my antlers say nay. How the hell do you expect me to get the money to pay you back? I don't know, maybe getting a real job for once. Do I look like some kind of wage slave to you? I'm not about to work for the manimal. My antlers say you don't have room to be picky about how you make the dough. Don't you mean how I make my dough? No. I said what I said. Your money is my money. Get on it. Plead? I get it, but I'm broke, and I need quick money. I've got bills piling up, rent's due, and 10 new parking tickets. I missed the part where any of this was my problem. Come on, I need something. If not 100, maybe a 50, some 20s? Alright, you got me. I'm willing to lend you $1. That's it? Yes. Now what I want you to do is take that dollar, go buy a newspaper, and use it to look for a real job so you can pay me back. I'll even let you keep the change. See, I can be generous. Good talk, Rudy. Get out of my sight. Ooh. Can I
So
use the
this
bet?
is where Rudy lays his antlers every night. You know, I'd have thought a successful bookie like him could be able to afford better digs. Maybe I should rethink my assumption that Rudy's a successful bookie.
Maybe if he didn't have people that owe him $2,000. You want to read the news? You better pay up. I ain't running a library here. Do I have to talk to you? Mind if I grab a newspaper? I mind if you aren't paying for it. Well, lucky for you, I am flush with cash right now. Here you go. Wow, real money. That's a nice change. You're still sore about that one time, eh? It was an honest mistake. You scribbled a $sign on a gum wrapper and tried to pass it off as change. Good times. Alright, grab whichever paper you want, knock yourself out.
Alright, time to get real. All I gotta do is pick up the paper, go to the help wanted ads, and get a normal, paying job. Nah, screw that. There's gotta be something more exciting in here. Hey, what's this?
Reward offered for mysterious case. A dead body found in the warehouse district last night has stumped police and coroners. The body has not been ID'd and has been officially described as physically unusual and unofficially described as kinda freakish. So far, there are no suspects. Police are offering a reward for anyone who can provide information on assistance in solving the case. We're asking for the public's help, the police spokesanimal said in the press conference. But since the public hates us, we figure we'll just have to go to Plan B and bribe them to talk to us. Pretty please.
A mysterious case and a reward. Guess I'm the lucky one, not my horse. This should solve my money woes, no problem. I should give Rudy the good news.
Alright. Go back and talk to Mr. Moose. Have you come up with a way to pay me back in the 2 minutes since we last talked? I've got a foolproof way to pay you back, and it's in the newspaper. You took my advice and found a job for grown-ups? What? No, I'm going to solve this case and claim the reward. Once I've solved the mystery, I'll have enough money to pay you back. Well, I like that part at least. Then you can lend me another 100 to bet on my lucky horse. I'm liking it less and less. And then when I win, I can finally pay my bills. Foolproof plan. I don't see anywhere in this article that they're giving out thousands in the reward money. You know what? Screw it. If it gets you out of my antlers, go give it a try. You believe in me? More like I believe you're going to screw up regardless, so I may as well be with this. Thanks, Rudy. I won't let you down. Oh, I expect you will, and when you do, my antlers have a date with your skull. Should I bring flowers? Oh my god, just go before I headbutt you. Good talk, Rudy. Get out of my antlers. Ooh. I don't remember this from the demo.
The paper was hazy on the details.
When I
Suppose that's
played it
why they
before.
call it a mystery. But it didn't matter. Those cool zeros were staring out at me from the page like cat's eyes in the dark after the electric bill hasn't been paid. Which reminds me, I really gotta pay my electric bill. Anyway, I wanted this case. But I wasn't gonna be anywhere near it without the say-so of the chief. I should head straight down to the station, meet him in the flesh, and insist on taking this case. All right. They told me never to darken their doorstep again. Not sure what their problem is. It's only an official complaint or 10. Whatever, I'll call them from the office. They can't arrest me for that. Let's just hope I paid my phone bill sometime this year.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember this. I remember talking to the moose. Hey, gorgeous. Just checking in. Why, hello there, Albert. How's my favorite neighbor clients today? Doing well, Deb. Usual cases, crime, threats of violence. One of these days, you seem to get them a lot. I tell you, Deb, sometimes it feels like you're the only animal who's happy to see me. Are you kidding? Do you know how many hours I've billed you? You're putting all 10 of my piglets through college. Of course I'm happy to see you. I appreciate you going the whole hog for
Deborah's
me.
a lawyer, a damn good one. So what if she's never won a single one of my cases? I hire her every time I get sued. By case 84, we were pretty friendly.
She's never won any of them, and he's been in 84.
And if I want to keep it friendly, I better not mention I'm now too broke to pay her.
Right, well, anything I can do for you before I get back to my legal briefs? Just checking if any clients were asking after me. Actually, yes. There was a woman here looking for you. I told her to leave a note. She was good looking? Al, you tomcat. It's a fair question. A good investigator learns all he can about his cases. Well, this case will have to stay a mystery for now. Toodles, my dear.
Looks like someone left a note for me.
Dear Mr. Wilde, I need help, and you were highly recommended. You were recommended. Someone mentioned you might be able to help. Someone mentioned you. I need to speak with you as soon as possible. It's about my husband. I was here at noon, but you were out. I'll try again tomorrow morning. I hope I can catch you then. I need your help desperately.
And my
MG.
bread, my butter, my tuna cat food. And I missed it. Damn, if I'd been here, I'd have another paying client by now. Home, sweet home. Literally, I sleep under the desk most nights. Have some fond memories of late nights at the desk. Licking my own asshole. Good times. Now, where did I put that phone?
There's the phone, but what else have we got? A secret compartment?
That's right, illegal booze. In the eyes of Prohibition, I'm just another criminal. Me and every other animal in this crazy messed up town. Whatever. If I'm taking down big crimes, I say I get to have a little crime as a treat. On the rocks. Look, a cat has certain needs. Needs he can only satisfy with a box full of sand. Even a private eye has got to take a leak somewhere. And the landlord complained when I used the wall.
Okay, so there's a bathroom.
Good. There's a dial tone. They didn't cut off service yet. Now, what's that number for police headquarters?
Chief, it's me. I wanted to... Morning's off. Albert, it's Albert. Yes, that Albert. And they hung up. Hello?
Oh, must have gotten disconnected. I should try again. Second time's the charm. Come on, pick up.
You might want to check your connection. Our call got dropped somehow. Anyway, I'm calling about the case. You know, the case. The case in the newspaper. The warehouse murder. The one that's offering a reward. Yeah, that one. I want in. I want to solve it. Of course I'm serious. No, I think you're exaggerating a little. Everything worked out with that witness. The family dropped the charges and... Sure, but what's a lawsuit or two? Point is, I cracked it. I told you. It was that crazy bat in the pink hat. Yeah, and then she flew away. Like bats do. Did you forget the bit where she shot me? Sure, it was a foam dart, but... Oh, I'm sure she was fine. She didn't need functioning legs anyway. What do you mean, legal action against the city? None of it was my fault. It won't happen again. Stop groaning. I'll prove it. Let me in on this case. I'll stop calling you if you do. I promise. Great. Give me the dress and I'll be out of your fur. Got it. 23 Lion Lane Warehouse District. You won't regret it. At least, not this time. I'll head right on over. As far as I'm concerned, I'm already there. Barring traffic on the east side, of course. Oh, Chief, one last question. How much is the reward? Is it real money? I guess that's two questions, but... Hello? Hello? Anyone there? If you're still listening, good talk.
I'm on the case.
New location. So many things that I don't remember.
Let's see. 3 unpaid parking tickets, 2 unpaid electric bills, final warning from gas, eviction proceedings. Honestly, animals in this city have no patience anymore. You'd think they'd keep it cool, but no. Miss your bills for 5 months and they get all uppity. What's the big rush? My diploma. Proof of my biggest accomplishment. So much blood, sweat, and tears. But now, there it is. Albert Wilde, graduate of Paw Prince Elementary School.
You graduated from primary school?
A news clipping of the first case I ever solved. I was so proud. It's really insightful and well written for an obituary.
Dartboard?
I get a lot of hard work done in this office. And by hard work, I mean working on my high score.
How do we leave and go to this new location? crime scene.
There's nothing like the rush of being on a case. All 6 of my nipples are tingling. It was a close thing, me taking this case. But it'd be rude to say no when the goddamn chief of police is begging you to help solve it. Not that he put it that way, but I could tell. He's probably intimidated by my skills, by my dedication to justice, by the fact that I'm a cat and he's a mouse. At any rate, this case sounded like one of the weird ones. The body, it ain't normal. But then, what is normal in this jungle city of ours?
Oh, the text didn't match the VA.
That was deep. I should write that one down. This case had me heading to an abandoned warehouse. The scene of the crime. I stepped out of the car and took a deep whiff of the night air. Then regretted it right away. The warehouse district isn't exactly all spring flowers. I took in the scene with my keen observational skills. Yep, looked like a warehouse, all right.
Okay, so that's back the way I came. There's a big cotton reel. A hippo! Sir, this is a restricted area. Only police officers and authorized personnel allowed. I'm authorized, Albert Wilde, private eye. Your chief asked me to come consult. In that case, what's the secret code? How about the clock is fuzzy in the atrium and the rolling mushroom gathers bees? Close enough. Go ahead and check in with Officer Betty. A roo?
Well, if it isn't
Oh, no, it's
Officer
a
Betty,
doe.
should have known she'd be on the scene.
Oh god, not you again.
She likes to make out that she's all badge, but I know the truth.
What the hell are you doing
Under
here?
that police hat, she's all doe eyes and hind legs, and madly in love with me.
Oh god, he's monologuing again, isn't he? Snap out of it or I'll shoot. Ahem. Hey Bets, miss me? Not at this range, I won't. Now, let's try this again. What are you doing here? The chief asked me to step in. Thought I could lend a paw in solving this case. Let me guess. You saw the reward and begged him to let you in on it. Pretty much, yep. And he agreed. Did he forget that you ate one of the witnesses last time? I still say that guy wasn't being straight with us. I know a rat when I smell one. He was a rat, you idiot. Well, yeah. But still, I knew. I've got an instinct, you know. I do, and a good one too. Leads me right almost as often as it leads me wrong. Think of the paycheck, Betty. Think of the paycheck. What was that? Fine. If the chief says you're on the case, then I guess I have to work with you. Good. I'm looking forward to working closely with... Don't you even think about it, Alley Cat. The body's through the door there. Fair warning, it's a weird one. Really, really weird. What about this other person, though? There's a flamingo. Francois. Excuse me, sir. I have some questions. Sorry, my mama told me not to talk to strangers. I'm not a stranger. I'm working the case. Sounds like something a murderer returning to the scene of the crime would say. I'm not a murderer either. You could just tell me, sorry, not until I get the official police... Okay. My beak is sealed.
A closed manhole cover. Let's see. No blood, no sign of injury, no burns or charred fur. He's just dead. Wait a minute. Why is it so small? The arms and legs? What is up? Yeah, sucks. Whatever. The really big mystery is who, or what, this cat is. Where the hell do you see a cat this small in this city? The hospital kitty-ernity ward? And those arms, legs, limbs? It's like a Neanderthal cave painting. Never mind that. What is up with this body's head? Those perky ears? That handsome face? I'd know it anywhere. It's my face.
Oh?
I mean, 99% my face. There's a few differences, but my face.
Ooh. Oh, we're going psychedelic.
Whoa, okay. That was weird. Is weird. Weirdness is definitely happening. Okay, Albert, calm your 6 tits, take a breath, lick your butt, and focus. You're an investigator. Time to do investigating things. And yeah, still creepy that its head is almost exactly
Morning,
like
Saul.
mine.
Is there anything else in here? Not that I can see. Another cotton reel. Some pallets. Maybe I can talk to Officer Betty again now? What the? I told you, one of the weirdest cases I've ever seen. What's with his face? I know, he's horrifically ugly, isn't it? It's my face, like I said. Never mind. Just break it down for me. What do you know so far? Not much. Why do you think we're desperate enough to ask you? Let's start with the basic facts. Any ID on the victim? No. Cause of death? Time of death? Not till we hear from the coroner. Suspects? Not one. What do you have? That flamingo. He found the body late last night. Apparently he heard something strange. Other than that, he's basically the only witness we've found. So the body was found last night, and the witness is still just hanging around? Uh-huh. And you're still hanging around? Uh-huh. And the scene hasn't been cleared? Uh-huh. What's your point? Why is everything still here? Plot convenience? Makes sense. What the hell is up with the body? I know, right? It's got us all spooked. Is there a reason it's naked? It came like that? And what's with the little arms and legs? The coroner guessed that it doesn't walk. It crawls on all fours. What? What animal doesn't walk upright? An animal after 5 shots of whiskey. Fair. Anything else you can tell me? It's male and it's a cat. Brilliant policing. Our tax dollars at work. You've got to admit he's not an average cat. We had to confirm. Any reason he looks almost exactly like me? Does he? I didn't notice. Maybe that's just your vanity talking. And there's no sign of any blood at all? No sign of burns either. But the autopsy will check for any internal causes. I was hoping for a blood trail straight to the killer. If there was a trail like that, do you think we'd need your help? What about the time I noticed a red spot on the suspect's shirt? Yes, he'd been eating spaghetti with tomato sauce. What is this place anyway? It looks pretty dusty. It's been abandoned for years. Current owner, no workers, no nothing. Besides the dead cat. Has the scene been left exactly as it was found? Oh no, actually I felt the need to redecorate. So I went around rearranging all the rubble. Of course it's exactly as we found it. We're not morons. We just hire them, apparently. What do you make of the hole of the roof and the broken glass? If I had to guess, I'd say an explosion without fire. An explosion without fire? How's that possible? There's signs of the force of a blast, but no burn marks or charring. So an elephant fart did this? I'll write it down in my notebook as a possible working theory. Tell me more about the witness. What did he see? Quite a bit. Mr. Leggett reported hearing a loud noise from the warehouse. He came in to investigate. Then found the body. I better go speak to him. I'd really rather you didn't. Considering your history with witnesses, I promise I won't eat him. Fine, I'll allow it. The minute you start licking your lips, the interview's over. Mr. Leggett, this guy has some questions for you. He's working with us, kind of. We tolerate him. If you say so, officer. I'm ready whenever he is. Personal chat. How have you been? Fine, until you showed up. It's amazing how much my stress has spiked in the last few minutes. Are things going well? Having a good time? Are you seeing anyone? Yes, as a matter of fact. I'm seeing as many animals as I need to in order to make you stop flirting with me. Hey, that's cool. I'm a detective. I can tell when someone isn't interested. Really? Because the evidence is heavily against that. I'm gonna go look around. Don't touch anything. Don't eat anyone. Okay, Mr. Flamingo should talk to us now. Mr. Leggett, I was hoping you could tell me more about what you witnessed. Well, I suppose, as long as you're not just some rando. My name is Albert Wilde, and believe me, Mr. Leggett, I'm a very special rando. Bless your heart. Call me Francois. Alright, Francois. Let's start from the top. Tell me what happened. Well, I was on my way home from work. Does your route usually take you through the warehouse district? Normally I stick to the main roads, but I usually cut through the warehouse district from my dance studio to my apartment. Dance studio? I thought you said you were coming home from work. I was. I'm a professional dancer. They actually pay some people to do that? Excuse me? Oh no. How dare you insult my profession? Dance is the very soul of animal expression. I didn't mean... It is a language, Mr. Wilde. A most profound form of communication. Sure, I wanted to know you wouldn't turn your nose up the idea of a professional translator, would you? Yet you meet a professional translator of the language of dance, and you sniff at it. Sniff? It was only my allergies. Look, there's a body. You know what? I won't speak to you. I'll talk to you once you apologize, in the language of truth and soul. Please tell me you're not thinking what I think you're thinking. Come back when you're ready to show me you're sorry. Mr. Leggett, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Zip it! Unless you're willing to step forward on the right foot. Let me get this straight. You'll forgive me if I dance? I'll forgive you if your dance expresses the deepest depths of your regret. I wouldn't be holding my breath. Apologize. I'm very sorry I insulted your profession. Dancing is a perfectly fine job, not listening. That takes a lot of skill and dedication. I was wrong to blow that off. Not listening. I'm trying to apologize. Blah, blah, blah. You're apologizing in words and they're meaningless. Only the movement of your body can communicate your sincerity and growth. Can't I just say sorry you're offended and get on with my life? Nope. Okay, I was a jerk and I admit it. I'm willing to suck up my pride and show it. Oh? You want me to apologize in the language of dance? Here it goes. We do the mixer. And then some of the robot. Alright, apology accepted. Oh my god. Did I not communicate sincere regret and atonement in the language of dance? You communicated your hair is lucky and you washed it in soup. I'm bad at other languages, okay? Even dancing. Actually, especially dancing. Obviously, maybe you should take lessons before you try communicating again. Lessons, huh? That's not a bad idea, and I know just the person that can help me. But then, there's her husband. Maybe I can drive over and park in the back alley. Can I please have those answers now? I guess I bruised your ego, but we have an actual honest-to-goodness death here. We do indeed. The death of society's appreciation for art and culture. Art and culture, great, whatever. Not relevant to the case. They're always relevant, you Philistine. Someone is dead. You have vital information that could help the case, and you're obstructing justice because I insulted your job? Who's obstructing? I'm happy to talk to Officer Betty. Just not you. I'll leave you be for now. Can I talk to Officer Betty again and say he's not complying? You've got that investigative look on your face. The look that says lawsuits. Except I think these are still the same. Body gives her the heebie-jeebies. Maybe you shouldn't insult other animals' professions. No signs of struggle. Nope, the officer cannot make this bird sing. Am I allowed to use the manhole cover now?
A closed manhole cover.
Do you have something else to say? What if I danced again? That might make things worse. But no, we're not cool. Make sure you go learn how to dance. And what about Officer Hippo? They don't pay me to answer questions or ask them. They just pay me to stay here and look intimidating. I'm good at that. Good to see our tax dollars at work. Hail Maury. I can go to his dance studio.
As dedicated to justice and the truth as I am, you sometimes put your paw in your mouth. Sometimes all four at once. Still, a dancer. What kind of job is that? Sounds like something that rewards stupid fluff skills like discipline and artistry, but hard physical training. Still, this dapper dancing dude is the only witness, and now he's not talking, which puts a dent in doing my totally legitimate and real job. The only way to make him open up is to dance my way into his good graces. Too bad I've got 4 left paws in the rhythm of a geriatric rhino on a jackhammer. Luckily, I've got my ace in the hole. An old friend of mine who works as a dance instructor, which, unlike being a professional dancer, is a totally legit and respectable job for reasons. I just hope her window is open and her husband's not around. Here we are. It looks like she's in. Her lights are on. Perfect. Looks like someone's living rough here, sleeping on the bench. No sign of them now, though.
Do we climb up to their apartment? Yes. Lily, it's me. Open up and let me in. What on earth, Al, you sly feline? It's been an age. How have you been? I'm doing better now that I see you again. I missed you too, you beautiful bovine. Albert Wilde, I told you to stop that, you old tomcat. You keep forgetting I'm a married woman now. I've got to be
Lily
proper.
and I go way back. Nobody denies we've got a special connection. Well, nobody but her and her giant rhino of a husband, I suppose.
Lily, I need to ask a favor. Teach me how to dance. Really? After all this time, all my nagging, now is when you want me to teach you? It's actually important. I'm not going to dignify that with a response. What dance do you want to learn? I can teach you ballroom, ballet, the Charleston, the foxtrot, the shimmy. Whatever says I'm sorry for insulting your career, could you please talk to me? That's a new one, but I think I could swing it. 3 lessons a week will cost... No, not like that. I need you to teach me now. What? You don't mean right now, do you? Yeah, right now. In fact, I'd like to learn it within the next hour. Well, that's just plumb impossible. Please, Lily, it's a matter of vital importance. Lives could depend on it. All right then, but you owe me big time. Get inside quick before Joe sees you. And they danced. And it was beautiful. Well, I've done the best I can. The rest is up to you. Thanks, Lily. You're absolutely bovine. Oh, you. Anything else here? One thing I will say is that it is a little hard to see things at times, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So now I can go back to the crime scene, and we can presumably talk to the flamingo. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, I've learnt a few new steps. The first steps to making up for my mistake. I'll believe it when I see it. Let's see if you've improved. We do the mixer again. We're going to do the robot following that. No, we spin. We do the worm. We do some hip-hop, a spin. And once again we end with the hand. Well, your mastery of the language of dance is still somewhat jumbled, but I'm impressed. You made remarkable progress. I have? I mean, of course I have. The grace of your movements betrays your regret for disrespecting my art. The frantic motions suggest your urgency to solve this case, while... Yeah, whatever. Am I forgiven? Can we get on with it? Alright, apology accepted. Ask your questions. What did you see? You were on your way home from your valid and worthwhile job. Yes, that's right, it was late, so I took a shortcut through the warehouse district. Did you see anyone suspicious? Nope, but I was distracted. I was working on a new dance routine as I walked. Okay, and then what? Well, there was a big sound. What kind? I don't know, a sound. It was soundy. And what did you do then? Well, the sound came from the warehouse. I ran in to see what was happening. I figured maybe it was an explosion and someone was hurt. And that was when you found the body? The body? Sure did. I got an eyeful of it once the other animal ran off. Wait, what? You were the one who found it? Was he already dead when you arrived? I think so. It's hard to take a pulse with your feathers, to be fair. Did you notice anything unusual? Besides its tiny size, 4 weird legs, fur, lack of clothing? No, not really. Minor details. I assume you don't know this cat. Never seen him before. What kind of animals do you think I know? I don't know, for all I know. In the weird world of dancing, you have an amazing, diverse circle of cool, interesting animals to befriend. Good save. Back to the part where you mentioned another animal. Was it the killer? No idea. They didn't stop to say hello. I'm Killer Alex. And I have killed. What kind of animal were they? No idea. I got distracted by the very distracting body. Take it step by step. What were they doing when you first saw them? Taking something off of the body, I think. I didn't see what it was. I yelled, "Hey!" or something like that, and they turned and booked it. Where to? Into the sewers. The manhole cover was open when I arrived, but it is closed now. That was me. I didn't want to put up with the smell during my shift. Did you see which way they went? I'm sorry, I was a bit too busy rushing to check on the cat on the floor. I assume you tried to track them. Right, Betty? They sound like a suspect. Yep, but I'm not paid enough to go sewer diving. Lucky for you, I'm broke, and any pay will be enough to go sewer diving. Could you describe the sound? Not easily, no. Tell me what it sounded like. That's the thing. It didn't sound like anything. I've never heard a sound like it. Okay, tell me what you heard. You're not getting what I'm putting down here, are you? You've got to be able to tell me something. Was it loud at least? Oh, it was loud, but not the loudest. And it was harsh, but not the harshest. Sharp, but not the sharpest. Sort of like a woom. Except for the bit where it wasn't like that at all. Super helpful. No need to be rude. No, I'm trying to reproduce the sound. Oh, this is going to be interesting to transcribe in my notes. Let me make sure I've got all of this. You were on your way home. Check. When you heard a loud noise that you couldn't describe. Check. You ran in and saw an animal you couldn't identify. Yup. You stole something from the body you didn't see. Yup. And then escaped into the sewer you couldn't point out. Yes? Is there anything you can describe? The size of my headache after all your questions. Well, stick around in case I have any more questions. I've been hanging out here for 24 hours. I'm not going anywhere. Now we can use the manhole.
Young turtle with ninjutsu training and open this.
Time to make like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
It's dark. Darker than the time I got a paper bag stuck on my head for 5 hours. Normally, I just use my keen nose to sniff out clues. Except that right now, my keen nose is getting nothing but cow pies and penguin piss. It's alright. That's why I own a flashlight. Which would be a lot more useful if it was here instead of the office.
Okay, how do we leave? And go back to our office and get the flashlight. I don't remember there being a flashlight in our office, but maybe it exists now. And what about Pig Friend?
Better not bother her. She's got a job to do just like me, but for actual money. My trusty flashlight, a real light in the dark of this city. Plus, it's super handy for those times I forgot to pay the electric bill. I'd better bring it along. A detective needs to be prepared. Besides, seems like the kind of thing some jerk insists I have handy for a puzzle later.
You don't say. Okay, crime scene. No, wrong way. Yeah, it looks like I might have missed it. Maybe.
All right, let's turn this baby on. No, not that button. Not that button. Not that. This flashlight has only one button. Great, now I can see what I'm smelling. You know what? Ignorance was bliss. All right, Albert, you're on the case. Gotta be something from the culprit down here.
Bridge lock.
Looks broken. like it's missing a part. Maybe it's around here somewhere.
Wheel.
I think I know where this might go.
Nice fit. Those are very neat and clean barrels for being in a sewer. Ugh.
Oh boy. Of course, this would be the Tears turf. Just my luck. This city has a filthy underbelly. Literally. A seedy underworld of underground crime that's underground. There's a lot of gangs running things in this city. Smuggling, bootlegging, jaywalking, you name it.
They're running jaywalking.
And they run it all from down here. Privacy, easy movement, storage space, and no one notices if you don't shower. They all have their own little enclaves and tunnel networks. And guess which one I just walked into? The Crocodile Tear Gang. The nastiest two-faced criminal scum down here. I'd better be careful, or I'll be the one crying real tears. That's another good one. I need to make notes on these.
To be continued. You have reached the end of the demo. Controlled crash to desktop. Oh, yeah. I really liked the look of this when I saw the like trailer for it, and I'm still, based on playing it, like, I don't like not being able to see things sometimes. It loses a bit of points for that, but at least it's, like, I understand that it is part of the style they're going for, even if I dislike it, and it is a style that suits the noir setting, so keen on seeing this when they actually get around to releasing it, and keeping our eye out on it.